The first time I was working with an engine was incredible. The ability to get in there and such a finely tuned, precise machine and system, getting able to see how it works and like something so powerful but yet so simple. Like at the end of the day, it's like you mix some gas and some air together in a spark and you get power out of it. And that's like pretty incredible.
John grew up as a gearhead in Atlanta, and he understood that the average consumer, when a light goes off on their car saying that something's wrong, they don't actually know what's wrong and they don't have an easy way of finding out. So John, along with his co-founders Fred Grimm and Julian, decided to build a product called Fixed that helped consumers really understand before they got into a workshop what actually is wrong with their cars. The application will tell you exactly what's wrong with your car, the repercussions if you keep driving with that problem, and exactly how much it should be costing you once you head to the automotive shop.
From a very, very young age, I knew I wanted to be an engineer. I just loved taking things apart, figuring how they work. My parents always joked that I should have been like a quality assurance tester for the automotive companies because I would try to break everything that I could find. As I like kind of got this reputation for knowing about cars, like friends would call me when they have problems. And so I'd help walk them through, hey, what's gonna happen if you keep driving? Like what's gonna go on? How severe is it? Where should you take it? How much should it cost? So answering those questions for people, I kind of got to understand this problem that people have and like the anxiety and worry that people have when they have a problem with their car. And so we started going around talking to drivers and trying to figure out, hey, what is this sense of anxiety that you're feeling? Like, why do you feel that? And how could we make something that could answer those? And so that's where the idea for Fixed really came from.
And it was a lucrative idea. The company did nearly 20 million in sales and subscriptions last year.
I got into race cars because I've always been an adrenaline junkie. Growing up, I wanted to be a fighter pilot, but then about age 12, I realized I have terrible vision. And so that kind of killed that dream. But yeah, once I got my license, I just kind of got addicted to like the thrill of acceleration and deceleration and being able to change direction really fast. And so racing was a healthy outlet for that. So instead of doing it on the road, I could do it on a racetrack.
John's love of cars was also fostered at Georgia Tech. He was a part of the rec racing team, which builds a car from scratch every year to compete against other universities.
Part of the club's mission is to go and take a budget of the dollars of the year. So in 2014, we had $2014 to go and build this car. In building the car, we learned a ton about teamwork. Having to coordinate, 30, 40 people in this club to get this car built was a huge kind of task. And that's been mirrored a lot in what we've been in building Fixed, is the ability to get people on the same page, determine those priorities, and then put people in the right place that are really well suited for executing on whatever topic they're working on. It was a really great skill to learn and then take into building the company. I think there are a couple parallels between building a car and building a company. Both, you have to be very strategic about how you go about building that thing. You have limited resources, you have limited time, and you have to really prioritize what you're going to work on. So just like when you're doing that in designing and building a car, you have to do that when you're building a company.